Are you ready, Gurl?
I'm ready.
So, I thought since today is Father's Day,
We could tell nice stories about our pops.
kinda. I decided I was gonna do something different for a Father's Day video, and it's something that used to be all over the place, but I never did, and I thought it would be funny to do one for Father's Day. Are you ready, Gurl?
Aye, Captain.
Oh, first, who's your favorite fictional father?
Goofy.
Goofy?
Yes.
He's the best dad?
Yes.
Well, mine is obviously
Minato.
Papa Minato. He's the best. He's the best dad. But I have a fiction daddy tier list. I made this myself,
Okay.
and we're gonna rank.
Is
these.
Goofy in it?
Yeah, he's here.
Goofy's in it.
Where'd he go?
You got it in the bottom.
There he is, yeah. Okay, so I picked out 28 of some weeb dads, but there was a bunch of video game and anime characters that you probably didn't know, and I was like, what about Disney dads? So Goofy was one of the last dads to get in. But so I have some dads that like I know, and I might have to explain to you. But then I have a bunch of dads for you that I put in here, and yeah, they're all ranged from, you know, we're gonna rank them. And so let's talk about these tiers here. I have well, best dad, obviously. Only one dad can be up here for each of us. Then we have Be My Daddy, which is just a character, because you can't, best is concrete. It can't be beat. So you can only be one. But there's plenty of daddies in here that you probably wish you had as a dad.
Any of them, actually.
Well, we'll get to that. Good. Then we have which is just like...
There's a decent father, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, nothing terrible, nothing great. Then we have cool does not equal good.
That's important.
Now, these last two tiers are themed tiers. I themed them on our fathers.
Oh, nice.
This one is my dad.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Cool does not equal good. Mm-hmm. Like, he used to be a cool dude, but then he kind of completely did a 180, and then he beat a douche, and he's not around.
Yeah.
That's my choice.
Yeah.
But your dad is actually at the bottom because...
He was never there. I did without him for 27 years.
So yeah, do without. That's based on Gurl's dad, which is just a dad that you would rather not have in your life. Which is, I don't know, I guess that's my dad too now, but he was a really cool dad. He used to be rad, and then he got
potential and ruined it. Yeah.
Remarried. And anyways, so yeah, those last two are based on our dads.
Love that.
So yeah, we can start here. Obviously, I gotta put my best dad up here first.
Right.
He is just
Papa Minato.
Papa Minato. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, he wasn't there for Naruto, but that was because
he died.
He kind of
wasn't
really his choice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But everything about him is just perfect. He seems like he would be the perfect dad. Teach me a Rasengan and all
Caddy's
that
doing
stuff.
a naughty.
What's Caddy doing? Get out of here,
He's
Caddy.
trying to eat Jacoby's food.
Oh, get out of here. Go on. Okay. And then out of all these, you think Goof is the best?
Absolutely.
We'll put Goof up here. And now you can explain your reasoning here.
Alright. You've seen a Goofy movie.
Oh, I've seen a Goof. That's where I got this picture from.
Yep.
I
Okay.
needed to get it from that movie.
You know Goofy's been through a lot.
He has been through a lot.
He lost his wife.
Where was his wife?
He lost her.
She was in the do without category.
Yeah, lost her. Couldn't find her. And because of that, he was raising a teenage son alone. Do you know how difficult teenage sons are?
I know of him.
Yeah, it's hard. But never once did he go to his son who was being angsty and tell him that he didn't love him. Never once was he mean to him. All he wanted was his love. And he ended up going absolutely against his morals, breaking into a whole concert. Yeah. And did it just to make his son happy. He would do anything for his son, loved his son unconditionally, and because of that, I think that he's the best dad.
Yeah, that's kind of like my dad. He not my dad, but my Papa Minato dad. He went up and beyond for his son. But yeah, here's the newest dad in my category. This is King Kai Kisk. That's the guy when we were playing that fighting game. When I was playing that fighting game, you picked him as my second person, and you said I probably wouldn't like him because he had a ponytail.
What is this?
That's a kitty. Here he has his ponytail, but he's actually a dad. You probably didn't know that.
I didn't.
There's monsters in the Guilty Gear game called Gears. Monsters kinda, but they look like humans, some of them. And he made a statement that not all gears are bad, and because he fell in love with the gear, and obviously she wasn't bad, and he had a child with her, and 3 years later, the child was like the age of 10. Like, since he was a gear baby, he grew really fast. Now he looks. I originally thought that his son Sin was his older brother, but that's not true. Anyways, he's a pretty cool dad. Go.
He sounds like a cool dad. So where would you rank him?
Yeah, he would do a lot for his family. He's a king, and he's risking his kinglyship to
kinglyship.
Yeah, to bring his family to light. He thinks that if his family or the world knew that his wife was a gear, that maybe he wouldn't be a king anymore. But he doesn't care because that's how much he loves his family.
So he's gonna be my daddy?
He did kind of throw his son to a different guy. I didn't put him on here, but he's a rough and tough guy because he was kind of too young to be having a kid, and he didn't want him in the castle and people to find out and then him get in trouble. I think he grew into his own. He just needed a bit to grow.
What?
So I would want him to be my daddy. He's pretty cool.
Next, it looks like we have Papa Pocahontas.
Papa Pocahontas. See, I don't really know anything about this guy, but I put him in for you.
I know lots about this guy.
I think he's kind of racist.
The whole movie of Pocahontas is kind of talking about a racial inequality. So let me talk to you about Papa Pocahontas. I can't remember. He's Chief something. Chief Powhatan.
Yeah, it's Pow something. That's all that I typed in and then Google figured
Chief
the rest.
Pocahontas Papa Pocahontas is going to be his name for the purposes.
Goku!
No, Goku comes into play, mister. Just wait.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you before I rate him which category I put him in, and then I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay. No,
He's going to go to the category.
Alright.
And here's why. He arranged a marriage for his daughter. Did not care about his daughter's wants or wishes. Did not care about her happiness. Only cared about furthering his tribe. So that's politics, you know? He put politics over his own daughter. He tried to give her one true love a murder because he had milky white skin.
Milk.
And I think that is just really shitty dadsmanship on his part.
Dadsmanship.
Yeah. However, at the end of the movie,
milk is kind of gross.
It is, I agree. At the end of the movie, spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen Pocahontas,
you've only had about 20-something years to do so. So at this point, it's not really my fault. He does come around after he gets shot. So listen.
Whoa!
I just feel like if he would have never been shot,
he wouldn't have come around.
Things just wouldn't have gone the same way. But after he got shot, he ended up accepting his daughter's true love. But because for the majority of the movie he was being a big old booty head, I'm gonna put him in the A category.
You know, that reminds me of Captain Stacy from Amazing Spider-Man. Like, you know, he didn't like Peter, but then he got shot, and he was like, actually no, it was the complete opposite. He was like, don't leave my daughter out of it. Never mind.
Wait, I just remembered he didn't even get shot. It was John Smith that got shot, so scratch that.
Wait, he didn't get shot? Coquam got shot.
Coquam got dead. Okay?
That's happens when you get shot.
Mm-hmm. He should have got shot. Anyway, continue. Next.
Wait, so then when did he change his mind?
He changed his mind because his daughter threw her body on top of the man as Daddy was about to smack him in the head with a rock.
Oh.
And then she was like, if you want to kill him, you're going to have to kill me. And he's like, oh, sure, I can't kill my own daughter. So then he puts his little thing up in the air and says that she speaks
Sanctuary!
He says she speaks words of courage. And then a dude from the other side gets mad, tries to shoot him. John Smith jumps in front and saves him. And that's when he's like, alright, I guess this milky white guy is fine.
Huh.
Somebody did get shot. Yeah. Carry on.
Okay. My joke didn't work. Next we have Sasuke here, Papa Sasuke.
Sasuke's a papa?
Yeah. After spoilers, but after Naruto Shippuden, he actually ends up with Sakura, which was a terrible idea.
It is. Yep, I agree.
But
not good company.
Now,
Just super glue and put that back.
Don't touch the super glue.
What's Caddy doing?
You know, being catty. Pay attention here, girl.
Right.
Pay attention.
What? When you got that wriggling around over there, it's hard to pay attention.
The cat is wriggling around. Go context. Anyways, so we're just gonna go through the Boruto movie because that's all I've seen, and Papa Sasuke, he is. You know what? We're just gonna put him in the first. Cool does not equal good.
Yeah.
He's a rad dude with all this power, but what I've seen is he
seems
barely.
Like he would be like a very strict, like expect a lot from his son kind of papa.
Oh no! Well, first off, he has a daughter. Second off,
that's the problem.
He's just a wandering ninja. He just leaves Sakura with the daughter and just wanders around.
Cool does not equal good, that's for sure.
And then when he comes back, he's more of a son to Sasuke or Naruto's son than his own daughter. Like,
it's because he didn't want a daughter. That's the problem.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because he's like, Sarada, you already know all this stuff. I gotta teach Naruto's son some stuff because he's an idiot. Caddy, you're ruining everything.
This Jacoby's not in here to keep her in line.
So yeah, he's a pretty bad dad. I don't know if he gets better at it later.
Probably
but
not.
We're just gonna. He's a good dad to Boruto, but not to his own daughter. Now we got baby Vegeta. I saw him with the pacifier. I had to use that picture.
Yeah, naturally.
But he also.
Cool does not equal good.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like he. We can actually put these in order. He, like, it's different, okay? Sasuke is nice to his daughter when he talks to her. Vegeta was there for his son. He didn't really accept him, but they trained for like years together. I'm sure he's a super strict dad, and I guess he's there, but he's gonna be a super tsundere dad. Like he's not going to show you
his own kind of way.
Yeah, he's never going to say I love you or anything like that.
Yeah, so flip those two.
You think he's better than a dad
oh,
being
just kidding,
nice?
just kidding. I understand.
Like, would you rather have tough love? Would you rather have kind love sometimes or tough love all the time?
Tough love all the time.
You would?
Yeah. Because, as was mentioned before, I didn't have a father because I did without him. So I think it would be better to have a father present that shows me some kind of something every now and then.
But it's constantly, you're not good enough, you need to be better. It's kind of a toxic fathership,
yeah, never
too.
mind.
Oh, but actually, We need to change our rule of one best dad, because there's actually another best dad.
I can't see who that is.
You can't see who that is?
No.
That's Hughes.
Oh, he's number one best dad in front of everybody else.
He goes in front of everybody.
Absolutely.
General Hughes from...
Mace
is he a general?
Hughes.
Mace Hughes. From Full Metal Alchemist. Just the best dad.
Absolutely.
He had his kid, and he, when he's on the battlefield or I don't know, he never misses a chance to show off his daughter. And, yeah.
His wife also loved him very dearly, which I think also shows how good of a dad he is.
Yeah. Next we have Virgil here.
He's a terrible father. Cool does not equal good.
No, he's do without.
Oh,
because
I know nothing about him.
Nero did without him for his entire life. He literally rips his son's arm off.
Oh, absolutely, he's in the right category then.
Yeah. Because Nero's arm had his sword in it, so he was like, I'm gonna rip this arm off and get my sword back. I don't care who it's attached to. But yeah. Also, he's just a stupid character. Now we have Saz here. That's from Final Fantasy 13. You know, the black guy with the chocobo in his hair.
Oh, yep.
You don't know that? You know that
I do
guy?
know that guy.
Okay.
Is it Chocobo his child?
No. His child's name is Dodge. And he's that's who he talks about in the whole entire game. And he's trying to get back to his son Dodge.
You got the other guy? What's the big guy in Final Fantasy that you think's annoying?
Bear.
Yeah, is he in here?
He is in here. I have adopted fathers too.
Okay, good.
Because he's not officially a dad, but yeah. We'll get back to that. But this guy, he's one of my most hated Final Fantasy characters, right next to Barrett. But he did go to the ends of the earth and tried to save his son. So I would put him in the category. Like he's very close to be my daddy, but he's really annoying. And like he's one of my hated characters, so I still wouldn't want him as my dad. But he is a good dad. He's a bad character, but a good dad. That's why I put him in here.
Understandable.
Now here we have Death.
Oh, be my daddy,
Soul
obviously.
Eater. From Soul Eater? Why is he be your daddy?
Just kidding, I lied. He's
Is he?
Nope, I lied. He is cool does not equal good.
Uh-oh. Is he higher than Sasuke?
He's higher than Vegeta, but not higher than Sasuke.
Okay. Now, it's been ages. I think you watched this again not too long ago?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead. From Soul Eater.
Yes.
The show.
You know that Death the Kid is Death's kid.
Is he?
It's in the name, right?
I couldn't tell.
But here's what upsets me about it. At no point does he leave his happy little room of death to go check on his son. He doesn't care about his son's progress. The majority of the time that he's talking is to Maka. So Maka might as well be his daughter.
Hey, that's kind of
The
like...
only time that he talks to his son is to tell him how shitty he's doing. So I just feel like...
It seems like he's both of these. He's both of these dads.
That's why he fits in the middle.
Perfectly in the middle.
Yeah, because he is very cool. He is a very cool dad.
I like how fastly he fell. He was all the way up here.
It's because I think he's a very cool dude, but then I thought about what I want him to be my dad. Yeah.
If you were actually his kid.
He kind of reminds me of, I forgot his name.
What's an anime game?
Oh, My Hero.
My Hero? You mean Endeavor?
Yeah.
Who's right here?
Oh, shoot, okay.
I just got a fancy picture of
Do the
him.
next one.
Okay. The next one, I almost took off the list, but I kept it. And it's Batman. But okay. He's kind of all of these except Best Dad. Like
He chooses favorites.
You can do without him, of course, because like I don't know, he's kind of whatever. Cool doesn't equal good. Now, he.
I think he had good intentions.
Yeah, he trained a bunch of kids to be crime fighters. To I don't know why I can't even think right now. Yeah.
Well, let's start at the beginning, mister. He took in an orphan. Right? Took in an orphan to try to give him a better life because he himself had been orphaned. So he was trying to pay it forward. He's like, I was orphaned. It would have been cool if I had somebody who like really cared about me the way that I want to care about this kid. So I'm gonna take him in and give him a chance.
Yeah.
But then I feel like it just got out of control because he didn't take the time necessary to nurture.
Got some mental issues.
Yeah, he had a lot going on his own and didn't take the time to nurture his ward. Instead, he just pushed him to be his sidekick, basically his slave.
That's the same thing.
But it was nurturing.
It was Dick's choice, I think. Like I'm not too ingrained in the comics, but it was. I don't think that was the world that he wanted for him, but Dick wanted revenge for his parents' killer, just like him. So he saw himself in it, and then made a baby Batman.
Why didn't he stop at the one though?
That's a grand question. But now let's think of it. Those were people he wanted to fix because he saw himself in them. Now, if you were his kid, if you were not Batman's kid, that doesn't really work because I have that picture of you, but Bruce Wayne's kid, like he would be a strict father if he was there, but if he was not there, you would pretty much have Alfred as your dad.
Alfred's a cool dude. Is he on the list?
And he's not on the list. Oh. And you'd have all the money you could ask for. That's a pretty good gig. That's like your dad, but you're rich.
That would be fine.
Be my daddy? I don't know. I
think the air JB.
Yeah, it's JB.
I think the air category worked well for him because
he's very middle road.
Yeah.
You could take it or leave it.
Wasn't super present all the time, but also was sometimes and gave them the things that they needed plus some. So it works. Who's next?
All right, this is Hohenheim. Ed and Al's pops.
Wait, the real one?
What do you mean the real one?
The real nice one?
Oh, you mean the big guy? It's been a while since I've seen Full Metal Alchemist. You got.
Weren't there two versions? There was like the good version who was taken over by a baddie guy.
Oh yeah.
So are we talking about the baddie guy or are we talking about the good version?
I don't know.
If we're talking about the baddie guy, he's in the category under do without.
Oh.
But if we're talking about the good guy,
we'll talk about the good one.
Then I would probably put him also in the air category.
All right.
Mm-hmm. There is no good excuse for leaving your son and your wife behind and never coming back. I don't care if you're looking for a Philosopher's Stone. But I also don't think that he is very cool, so he can't go in the cool doesn't equal good category. And he also isn't as bad enough to be in the do without, so I think is the only place that he really fits.
Alright. Also, does Papa Pocahontas go at the end of you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's the worst. Alright, who's next?
Next we have Barrett.
Oh, Barrett. Be my daddy.
You want Barrett to be your daddy?
Absolutely.
Like as a daddy or...
Missy, I'm gay. Put him in the category.
Do you even know much about Barrett?
All I know is what I seen when I watched you play through... What was it, Final Fantasy VII? Yes.
Yeah.
When the world collapsed and they couldn't find the little girl. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I remember how vigilantly and diligently he was looking for his little girl. Like, he cares about that little girl so much.
He does.
It's very sweet.
It is very sweet.
Especially since he's a big burly dude who swears a lot and is scary.
But I feel like that's not a...
But he loves his daughter. He would literally climb through fallen sky for his daughter.
Wow, that's impressive.
My dad's never done that.
Who?
Right. What did I just say?
Okay, fine. I would have put him at the top of Aang. But we'll leave him up there for you. And we got Endeavor.
Ooh, cool does not equal good.
No, Endeavor is kind of like my dad, but in the reverse. Like he was a super douche at the beginning. Just wanted to push his son to do his own agenda. But then we haven't kept up with the newest season, but he is definitely looking like he's trying to right his wrongs and fix what he's done to his family in the past.
I think that he still belongs in the cool does not equal good category, even though he's trying to fix his wrongs, because he literally traumatized his children.
All of them.
To an absolutely insane degree. Like, there is nothing he could ever do. He could be the best father from this point onward, and it would not erase... It would not erase the bad things that he did. It would not erase the way that he treated his baby mama. It would not erase the way that he treated his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So if they choose to forgive him, that's on them.
That's true. And that's pretty much what Todoroki said in his thinger. He said that Endeavor did a great job, but I have the right to still hate you as my father
Basically,
now.
Yep.
Which is pretty neat.
He literally has taken the two of them and separated them.
I want to do this one first before the next one, which is Goku.
Be my daddy.
You want Goku to be your daddy?
I don't personally want Goku to be my daddy.
Well, then why are you putting him up there?
I thought we were rating them on how good of a dad they are.
We're rating this on... Well, yeah, but like, if you were their kid. You know? Also, okay, tell me why he's a good dad.
He's very fun-loving.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He's always smiling.
He is always smiling.
Except when he's not.
That's true.
Yep. And I feel like I've seen him be cute with his son. Like, lift up little baby Gohan with his little tail.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him do those cute things.
You've seen him lift up baby Gohan with his tail.
Baby Gohan had a tail.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I understand the confusion.
Okay. But do you remember when...
He died?
Yeah, right before that.
Oh.
Where, he trained his son so hard, and, Cell is the strongest being on the planet right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was down on his luck, and he gave him a sensu bean when he was fighting his son.
No, I don't know that much about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, sensu beans are a magical bean that you can eat that restores your vitality.
He gave that to Cell.
He gave it to Cell because he was like, you need to be stronger to fight my son. Like, it
should have been the other way around.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
put him in the do without category.
He's still cool. but yeah, he, the strongest being on the planet is kicking the crap out of your son. And he's like...
Yeah, like, oh shoot, you need to be stronger.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That could kind of be a good thing. I'm gonna put him above Endeavor. Just a little bit. That could be a good thing because that shows my father's unbridled confidence in me. But also his unbridled stupidity.
Yeah.
But, Gohan did win, but yeah, I don't know. Now we have Gohan.
Be my daddy.
Gohan is probably be my daddy. He learned from the fault of his father, and he is super cool. he has all the good stuff that Goku has, but he's also a dad and knows how to be a dad. I've seen him do a lot of cute stuff when I was trying to go back through the series and see who was my favorite character. Gohan kind of, and the hype of Dragon Ball, he fell down, but he rose in being a father.
Good old Saiyaman.
What? Good old Saiyaman? That's true. Okay, now we have Ken here. Ken's a dad. You don't.
I know who he is, but I know nothing about his story.
I don't know his story either. We're just gonna take Ken and see how do you think he would be a dad?
His Rasengan. Or does he do Shoryuken?
Did you say Rasengan?
Yeah.
Go!
That's from Naruto.
If you said a Kamehameha, I would have forgiven you, but Rasengan isn't even close.
Shoryuken?
Hadouken.
Oh, Ryu's the...
No, they both have both. Shoryuken is the uppercut.
I got confused.
And the Hadouken is the fireball.
About the time. I got confused.
Oh my goodness, go. Rasengan.
I know what it is now.
Good job, Bill. So he's a fun-loving dude, and he would probably teach you martial arts and stuff. But he might be a little rough. I think he's a Be My Daddy right here, maybe above Gohan, because he wouldn't be too hard on you. He wouldn't be too soft on you. He would teach you how to. Bye, B. Yeah. He would teach you how to fight, and he would fight for you, and yeah. Next we're gonna skip because they're similar. Get out of here. And we have Terry here. He's an adoptive father. But you know Terry. You know Terry, right? Michael?
Bogart?
Yeah, you knew his last name.
I did.
Well, I'm so proud of you.
But I did not know what a Rasengan was until I said it.
Damn it, go. We're done with the Rasengan. Terry, I don't know if it's his broken English that sadly never got changed throughout all of his games, but I feel like he's kind of dumb. Oh, and he's not actually a father. He's an adoptive father. There's a big bad guy that killed his father, and somehow he got his son Rock Howard. And yeah, I feel like he'd be like Ken, but less of a dad. I think I'd put him top of because it would be fun. He'd teach you some moves, but I don't know why, but I feel like he's just kind of dumb. You wouldn't learn much from him. Right, go.
I agree.
Okay, next we have some characters that you know. Sorry.
That's okay.
We got Yoshi. I put Yoshi on here because he carries around a baby Mario for a good while.
Put him at Be My Daddy. At the end of the list.
Okay.
And my reason is there was a point in Yoshi's life where he has been dropped into a crevice.
Okay.
So that Mario can jump higher. And to sacrifice your life like that to help your little baby, even if he's grown up, get up onto a higher ledge, that's true daddyship.
I suppose it is true daddyship. Seeing just the thrill of seeing your son achieve their goals.
Even as you're falling to your absolute peril. Yes.
And you'd punch him in the back of the head to make his tongue go out.
He did. He let his son punch him in the back of the head. He's a very passive father.
And don't even get me started on the hours of crying he had to deal with in the Yoshi Story games.
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me. Oh, great.
Oh, great. Now I'm started.
Now I'm started. Okay. We have a strange father here.
Be My Daddy.
Kirito?
Yep.
Is he above Yoshi?
Absolutely.
Is he above Gohan? He is not above Gohan.
He's not above Gohan.
Because he's still a child.
He is, yes.
But I don't know. He knows what he's doing, and I like him. I'm a little biased.
Yeah, I think that he also would have done anything for his daughter.
He definitely tried to when she was doing a disappear.
Doing a disappear, yep.
He tried his hardest and somehow hacked her into a network.
Crystal.
Computer hacking, not like chopped her up.
Right.
That's
very important to add.
Made her into
an
item, a tangible item that Asuna could keep around until he figured out how to
get her back.
Yeah, and then he did.
A lot of water on Japanese beard.
Oh, great, Gold. Can you just pay attention here?
Yeah. Who's next?
Oh, right, Jet. He seems like he's a famous blitzball player. So you got the money, but he let the fame go to his head. And I think he's an alcoholic. I don't know if they actually said it, but I mean, he's definitely got the qualities of being an alcoholic.
Well, does not eat good.
Yeah, because I feel like I call my dad old man because Titus calls his dad old man, and they have the same qualities, kind of. Not an alcoholic, but
that you know of.
What do I know? But I don't know. I guess he does care about his son, but he was really hard on him. He wanted to make him tough. No, he's definitely not under endeavor. But I don't know. He's like, why are you always crying and all this stuff. And he was a tough dad, but later you find out that he actually did care, I guess. But he's almost do without because Titus had to do without him because one day he just disappeared. Oh wait, after all this time, we got Naruto here. So, spoiler alert. Are you ready for this, Go?
Yes.
Naruto becomes Hokage.
I knew that.
And, I feel like this doesn't make sense as Naruto. Because he cares about being a Hokage, but he grew up without a family. So I don't feel like this branch in his story makes sense. But at the beginning of the Boruto movie, all he cares about is being Hokage. And what?
That's all he's ever cared about.
I guess so, but I feel like he would be more of a family man. But he goes so low as to stay at work and send a shadow clone to his daughter's birthday party instead of being there himself. That was real dirty. He does get a little better throughout the movie, but that's a pretty low starting point.
I agree.
So I think he should go like down here, but then at the end of the movie, I feel like he goes above Vegeta. Nah, let's put him next to Sasuke here.
Makes sense, yeah.
Oh wait, we got Bowser.
Do without.
Do without Bowser being the dead.
Yep.
Calm down.
I feel like Bowser abused and gaslighted his son into following his every command.
You think so?
I don't know much about their home life.
Me neither. I was like, do you know more than I do?
No, I just assumed that that's the type of person he is.
He does kind of seem like that. And then he would probably say, like Bowser Jr. probably be like, "Can we have pancakes?" And he's like, "No, Mario stole the pancakes." Like everything's
Mario's fault.
Like just to make Bowser Jr. hate Mario. And then Bowser Jr. I don't think even knows who his mom is because he just refuses to tell him. And it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now we got Mr. Incredible. It was a last pick choice here. I feel like there's one important thing that we have to figure out. If he's my daddy, do we have superpowers?
Absolutely.
So then he's absolutely in this category.
Yes.
Just because of the superheroes. The superpowers
He's also
alone.
a pretty decent father.
He's alright. he used to be a superhero, and then he goes to a dead-end job just to support his kids. Go, pay that no mind. So yeah, I think you'll go above Yoshi.
Probably.
Just because we want the superpowers. Not above Kirito, because he's much cooler. Anything you want to add?
Not really.
Okay. Now we have... This is... I don't even know his name. But this is Elson Onadad.
Oh. Be my daddy.
Be my daddy?
High on the Be My Daddy list.
High on the Be My Daddy list. Above Barrett?
Yes.
I'm not putting him above Kai.
That's fine.
Kai's my daddy. Now why is he way up there?
He was a king whose
Who was
kingdom absolutely adored him, which tells you that he has a good character. Okay.
Because before you even start, I dispute this. I think it should be down here. So we'll have you side, and we'll have my side.
He had a kingdom that adored him, which shows that he had good character. He also he literally went on a death quest to try to find something to help his daughter be more normal so that she could be happy. So he died in the process of trying to find something that would help his daughter be able to live a normal life like everybody else. So I feel like because of that, it makes him a decent father.
Okay. But he told his daughter to just conceal, don't feel. Instead of the public that adores him, instead of persuading them to accept his daughter, he secluded her.
He wanted her to be...
He wanted her to be normal. And he just there was no other option. Like he threw her into a closet. Well, she had a decent sized room, but don't play with your sister, don't do anything. Like we don't want you coming out and ruining anything.
It was Mama that gave her the gloves. So I feel like Mama cared more than Papa. I see what you're saying, Mister. You can move him.
But and also he never told Anna to go out into the public and make new friends. Like for some reason he also secluded Anna too. Like she was all excited that they were finally opening the doors. Why were the doors shut for her? Those are things I don't agree with.
Move him.
Move him.
I'd agree with you. Move him.
Yeah. I feel comfortable with right here.
Alright, sounds good.
Who is next? We got Papa Reach, Final Fantasy 15. Noctis Papa.
I'll let you take charge on this one. So
I'll take charge on this one. Okay. I honestly think he should be right above the other king. Because I feel like he might not be too fun to be around, but I also don't know much about him as a father. I know him as a king, and he would do anything for his kingdom. He had that one scene where he was eating with Noctis, and he was like, "Ugh, peas" or something, which is cute. He might have a playful side, but I think he might have taken his kingdom more seriously than his son. But he still did have a loving side, and unlike this person's kids, his son got to go on a road trip.
Very true.
And now we got Tom Nook here.
Mister, let me tell you what I think about Tom Nook.
All right.
Okay. I think that he instilled some very strong values in Timmy and Tommy.
Who and Tommy?
Timmy and Tommy.
It sounded like you said me and Tommy.
Oh, me too. He instilled the value of understanding that hard work gets you places.
That's true.
He also obviously taught them manners because has Timmy and Tommy ever been mean to you?
No.
No.
They say thank you.
Yeah, they do.
No, you're supposed to say you.
They say what?
They say thank you.
You. So I think that he's probably a good dad. I think that he raised his sons to be respectable, hard-working individuals.
Well, he probably has plenty of money.
He does.
Fat stacks.
He does have fat stacks of bells.
from your house.
But I think that he's probably a pretty good papa.
So, you want him to be your daddy?
I would be fine with him being my daddy. Mm-hmm.
Above, I feel like this is a good one.
I feel like too.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Alright, go. The last daddy.
Who's the last daddy?
You can't see from there?
I can't.
You knew he was coming, go. The life sewing alchemist. We had to put him on here. Had to put him on here.
Do without, monsieur. Actually, the category below do without. Absolutely trash fathers.
I don't know if I can.
Should have never been born or had children.
I thought he could add another one. Wait. No, but yeah. He goes even lower.
Like in the trash.
I wish you could show my I wish you could show my desktop and I could just throw them in the garbage.
Put him in the recycle bin.
We don't want him recycled.
What he did to his daughter Nina is absolutely unexcusable.
So let's go over it again. I think you need to do something for humanity or something to keep your name as an alchemist.
Yeah, it's like a board exam. Kind of like I took my CST boards, or you take your boards to be like a nurse or something like that. It's basically your exam to prove your competency so that you can keep your whatever certification. And instead of doing something actually worthwhile, he takes his precious little lump of a daughter and turns her into the saddest, most lifeless looking chimera I've ever seen in my entire life. It really wrecked Alphonse and Ed.
It really wrecked everyone.
Really, yeah, it's too soon. I don't even like talking about it. Yeah, absolutely, probably one of the most jarring scenes in an anime I've ever seen in my entire life.
I agree. Yay, we finished a list. How does this list look to you?
I'm pretty confident with it. Mm-hmm.
You like it? I like it. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
How do we end this video?
I
had an idea. Do you know many real fathers?
No, can't say I do.
You know? I was gonna say, what's a shout out to a real father that you know that you would think is a good dad?
I got nothing.
Got nothing. B said it wasn't me.
That was not very nice of B.
Just kidding.
I don't know. I guess I feel like Father's Day should definitely be celebrated by the dads who give a flying flip about their children, and the dads who have stepped up and been good dads, because there are so many that haven't. So many dads that are absentee or just deadbeat or just don't care or show their emotion because it's not manually to show your emotions.
You say manually?
Manly, you heard me right. Yeah. So if you're one of those dads, then you're allowed to celebrate. If you're not, I hate you.
I was gonna say, Sid Seuss from Home Choice that I worked with. I think he's probably the best dad that I know.
I guess I didn't even know I was a dad. No, all of the dads that I know, the vast majority of the dads that I know are not good dads.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate.
It is. We need some of these dads. We need at least.
I need me a Goofy.
We need at least these dads. Oh yeah.
At the very least. At the very least, give me a Yoshi that'll jump in a chasm for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can ask for on a dad. Would you take all these dads above your dad?
Yes.
Even these ones?
Yes.
Even this one?
Yes.
Why would you take this one? You would be a chimera.
I'd be cute.
For like 5 years.